I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Remember all the good times that we had. I let them slip away from us when things got bad. How clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. I wanna feel your warmth upon me. I wanna be the one. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. 'Cause I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories.
I saw a friend today, it had been a while, and we forgot each other's names. But it didn't matter, 'cause deep inside the feeling still remained the same. We talked of knowing one before you've met, and how you feel more than you see, and other worlds that lie in spaces in between, and angels you can see, and all the faces that I know have that same familiar glow. I think I must have known them somewhere once before, all the faces that I know. All the faces we see each and every day. When I get home at night, you're the face I need. And when my mind's absorbed on my private little screen, and I'm walking blind through a sea of unknown men, I hear a voice reminding there across the street walks an old forgotten friend. We don't have to say a word, it's really better left unsaid. Just lights through eyes that recognize all the faces that I know, all the faces that I know. All the faces we see each and every day. When I get home at night, you're the face place I need when I get home at night. You're the only face I need.
See the future painted in my eyes. Open up the door and fade into the light. Dive into a world I know. Take my hand and follow me into the sun. There's no end. This is where we come alive. This is where we come alive. Out of the shadows and into the light. Braving the unknown. This is where we come alive. I can feel it rising. Golden waves of sound, we're shaking the horizon like thunder on the ground. Dive into a world I know. Just take my hand and follow me into the sun. There's no end. This is where we come alive. This is where we come alive. Out of the shadows and into the light. Braving the unknown. This is where we come alive. 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 Out of the shadows and into the light. Braving the unknown. This is where we come alive. This is where we come alive. Out of the shadows and into the light. Braving the unknown. This is where we come
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our 25th BIHS, Brooklyn International High School Gala, virtual gala. Thank you so much for being here this evening. I cannot tell you how I feel right now. Like my heart is about to just like burst out of my mouth. I'm so happy to see so many of you, all of you here. What a great place to be. What a great place to be a part of. I'm shaking right now. That was amazing. I want to start by thanking everyone who was with us last week for our community talk. It was great to share some time reflecting on everything that's been happening around this time of year. Wait, I didn't even introduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Samantha Mello. I'm from the graduating class of 2012. welcome. And now I have the honor of serving at Brooklyn International High School as the community school director. And I'm working with all 3 schools on our campus. Like I was saying, thank you so much for being here once again. And thank you for having been part of our community talk last week. It was a great time, a great conversation, and we couldn't be more proud of the alumni that we get to send off to the world and reconnect with this time. But I couldn't do this by myself. I have an awesome team that's over here somewhere. Megan Minturn, Kathleen, Aurelis, Grace, Malcolm, Catherine, Juan Elvis. Fedia's here with us. She's co-hosting with me. Thank you so much, and everyone else that I cannot remember right now, but you're all truly amazing. Thank you for being with us another hour and some change. And I hope you guys are excited for what's about to come. We're gonna dance a little bit. We're gonna look back at some memories. We are going to play a little game and see how much you know about Brooklyn International High School. And we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna disconnect for a little bit. We're gonna connect in the ways that Brooklyn International was so special to us. And I hope you stay tuned for everything. And without further ado, I'm gonna introduce my co-host. Fedia, where you at, girl?
Hi everyone, hi. Thank you, Sam. My name is Fedia Lewis. I'm like class of 2009, the best class. Don't ever forget that. Let me just, first of all, thank you everyone for coming here, for joining us. Those of you guys who are coming from work, given that everything is that's going on, the pandemic, the protests, thank you for coming. And hopefully our time together here for like the next hour will be a good time, a good break. And remember, practice self-care, you guys. Like I said, I graduated in 2009. Currently, I'm a psychiatric social worker at King County Hospital, but the BIHS will always have a special part of my heart. I'm just so happy seeing everyone. I got emotional just from watching the videos, seeing all those good memories. Thank you guys for being here with us. And let's get the show started. So, you know, because so many of us right now and we are using Zoom, we want to make sure that everyone feel heard, everyone feel respected. So we want to go over some, I don't want to say ground rules, but just little things for us to serve us as reminders. So if, you know, the first one is like, you might want to use the speaker view, which is that if you click on the upper right, you could see whoever is speaking on a larger screen. So for some people that might be, you know, helpful, you could do that. And if you look on the bottom left, I think, where is that? Well, basically, if you look, I think so we want to use the one mic rule. So if you're speaking, you could raise your hand. And if you're not speaking, please use the mute button that's on the corner, like left corner. We just want to make sure no one is speaking over each other. And of course, if you have something to say, we want to hear it. And yeah, Sam?
Yes, if you are having any technical difficulties, we have people on deck ready to serve you. If you just email them at Brooklyn International High School, well, BrooklynIHS@gmail, they will help you out really fast. I also want to really encourage you all to write your names along with your graduating year if you are an alumni, or if you are still part of our staff or have been a part of our staff, you can write art teacher or whatever role you had in our school. And without further ado, we're going to introduce our current principal, Kathleen Rucker.
Good evening, BIHS family. So good to see everybody here tonight. And thank you so much for the introduction, Sam and Fedia. We're here to celebrate 25 years. 25 years of coming together in community to build another world. A world within a world, which is really what a school is. Could we build a school founded on the principles of justice, joy, community, and love? 25 years ago, Sarah Newman, our founding principal, answered this call. She was appalled at how new immigrant students were treated in traditional schools across New York City, and she sought to provide a refuge for these young people, a place where native languages would be honored, where we would center the needs of immigrant families and provide health and legal and other services in all languages, a place where everyone was learning English together, so no one would feel left out or behind. Sarah laid a strong foundation, and through the years, we have graduated nearly 2,000 students, many of whom are with us here tonight. You have all left indelible impressions on each and every one in our staff and on each other. And we carry with us so many stories of our years together. These stories have been integrated into our very substance of who we are. They affect who we are and who we wish we could be. And so as we commence the evening celebration, please know that this is as much a celebration of our entire school community as it is an individual thank you to each one of you for all that you have given to our school community, including the subtle ways you have shown us what kind of world is possible, in the generous ways that you support one another in your classes, in the wonderful ways you help us to organize a Thanksgiving feast, in the courageous ways that you all set off to internships and shared your ideas at your portfolio for a panel of staff and students. You have all joined us in this new world, and you have shaped us and challenged us and inspired us to do better. School is much more than a building, as COVID-19 has brutally shown us. We are a collection of relationships held together by love and trust. We come here tonight in community to reminisce 25 years of laughter, joy, tears, and struggle that we shared together. As founding teacher and current literacy coach, Pat Doherty reminds us so often, a school is a living organism, growing, changing, and developing in response to the world and the young people we care for. BIHS is very much alive tonight, and in light of the most recent injustice plaguing our city, we are recommitted to growing and changing to truly create a just world within a world for our young people, so that they have a chance to taste justice and freedom and to seek to replicate it in their lives. So without further ado, we will get started, and I'm passing the show on over.
All right, so our next guest, her name is Faiza Anwantaser. Like many of us here, she's a former student of BIHS. She's also a recent graduate of City Tech. And I guess she really loves to write poems and perform spoken word poetry. Through her poems and essays, Faiza works to challenge the misconceptions of Islamic culture. And she uses her voice, I guess, to express her vision for a change and equality. And I think Faiza is here with us today. She's gonna perform live. So without further ado, Miss Faiza.
Wow, thank you. What a nice introduction. Well, I would like to start off with, it is an honor to be here with you all once again. And so I was asked to write a poem, and I wrote one. And it speaks about my transition from going to a school where being different was not accepted, and to how much fear I had to going to a new school and face criticism all over again, not only from classmates, but from teachers as well. So, and how BIHS actually turned out to be a home where being different is no longer a disadvantage, but a quality that we all celebrated. So I'll get to do it right now. It's called A Home We Made. So, a home we made. I remember the overwhelming fear I felt, thinking how would the school be another dark cloud over my head? Would I make friends? Would I be accepted, or would I continue to be hurt instead? Would the teachers here actually be teachers or bullies behind the scenes for all that hatred they spread? Or is it that my feelings aren't relevant and will remain unread? But I had made a promise that I will be heard, that I will be relevant, that I will not let anything knock down my dreams. I made a promise that I will be a shield for those who's been hurt, no matter how hard it seems. And here I am today, writing and speaking about the most inspiring school to be found. A home, a family of many different backgrounds. And here is a big thank you to all of you done for the programs you made that lifted us up, to the knowledge we gained and the friends we've won, to the teachers that were almost too good to be true. Oh, BIHS teachers, what can I say about you? You've done more than you can to get us on the right track. You inspired us and lifted us with so many memories I wish I can bring back. I remember as a 9th grade student, Dara had painted her entire classroom walls black. Take a chalk, she said. I want you to write, express, draw, write, express yourself, show us all of you got. And at 11th grade, oh, how much my brain was fried because there was Scott. So much to learn and 5 points off for not stapling your papers, right? There was also Fred. Not only was he an enthusiastic teacher, but he made learning so much fun. So was Shazia and Aaron, the most caring teachers I've known and loved by everyone. To all you BIHS team members and teachers, one by one, you are worthy of so much respect and appreciation. You spend time of your own, sometimes money of your own, and gave it all your dedication. But when it gets hard, remember that you fed so many minds education. You are the reason for success. You're the foundation of the next generation. So please, acknowledge the footprints you've left in the lives of students like me, whom really looked up to you as an inspiration. So You have taught us more than just subjects of math, English, history, and science. You've taught us how to be kind, how to be a leader, and how to appreciate each other's differences. This is why on Thanksgiving Day, we would get to visit every country, and on an everyday basis, we would get to hear every language, yet we would get together for one peaceful protest and sing together in one language. You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. We would make posters of all different colors and write messages on paper cranes. And for some reason, this one really stuck up to me. It read, I will write peace on your wings and I would fly all over the world. Yes, BIHS, you've written peace all over our wings, and we would hopefully fly all over the world with so much peace on our wings, with so much love on our lungs to share. I've realized how we were like these colorful posters we made. We were so different, yet so much alike. And I remember sitting in government class on our last day of school. Make a circle, Laura said. I want you to take a moment and reflect on your previous years. I wrote a poem and cried as I shared it with the class, thinking how difficult it would be to leave this home we've made. How I came into the school with so much to fear, and how now it's time to go and start a career. And how I became optimistic, rebellious, and finally confident in my own shoes. Thank you, BIHS, for all your support, accomplishments, and the love you continue to diffuse. Thank you.
Unmute yourselves. Let's clap it up for Faiza. That was so powerful. If that didn't take you back to your years in Brooklyn International High School, Faiza spoke for days. All these teachers that we have here and our current teachers today, they continue to serve our students day and night, checking up on us, mentoring us, become a part of our lives, not just our academic career, but just our lives. And we can call a lot of them our friends today. So thank you so much for everything that you do. I'm excited to introduce our next piece. Like I was saying, our teachers are awesome and they are great artists as well. So I'm very proud to introduce Ryan Menezzi, who's our art teacher and a great pianist. So let's give it up to him.
Oh, come on. Let's all unmute ourselves and clap. Come on. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yay. So as you guys could see, from Faiza to Ryan, we have lots of talent within the BIHS community. You know, with that said, I am so excited to introduce our next alum. I'm so excited. I think like mine and his path have crossed multiple times after graduation. So the next alum, his name is Ibrahim Diallo. So he graduated from BIHS in 2007. Right after graduating, he attended Trinity College, where he majored in international relations and minored in human rights. After graduating, Ibrahim works as in finance for JP Morgan for 4 years before leaving the firm and pursuing a career in public interest law. And I saw from his Facebook as well that he graduated from Columbia Law School this May 2020. Congratulations again, Ibrahim. I saw your post on Facebook. I'm very proud of you. I think the entire BIHS community is very proud of you as well. And I think this summer, you'll be joining the New York Taxi Workers Alliance. It's a union for taxi and driver as a staff attorney. So again, you know, he's pursuing public interest law, and he's advocating for the regular people. And yeah, let's give him a round of applause and let's see what he has to say.
Hi everyone, my name is Ibrahim Diallo, a proud graduate of Brooklyn International High School, class of 2007. I hope you're all safe and well during these difficult times. Not only are we dealing with a pandemic, but we're also reminded of the daily violence that Black people face in this country. I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves and your loved ones. I am so proud to be speaking to you all during Brooklyn International High School's 25th year anniversary, a school and a community that means so much to me. I moved to this country when I was 12 years old from Guinea. I did not speak a word of English. Just last week, I graduated from Columbia Law School. That's a journey that began at BIHS and was made possible because of my experiences at Brooklyn International High School. I am so grateful to my teachers who supported me, encouraged me, believed in me, and pushed me. What I learned at BIHS, I carry with me every day, and it has guided me through my personal, academic, and professional life. I remember as a high school senior traveling to Washington, D.C. with my teachers to advocate for the DREAM Act. I remember the unofficial field trips to various rallies around New York City to protest the then Bush administration's anti-immigration policies. Civic engagement was a big part of my education at BIHS. For young immigrants new to this country, that education was crucial. So thank you for believing in me and my fellow classmates. Thank you for always reminding us that we mattered, that our dreams mattered. It is unfortunate that we cannot celebrate this momentous day together in person, but I do hope that there will be an occasion to do that at some point in the future. I am so honored to be able to share this message with all of you. Thank you for continuing to make BIHS a home to young immigrants.
Who else feels very proud when they hear alumni speak and see where they headed, what they're doing today, and what we have been able to accomplish after studying in Brooklyn International High School? I know I do. All right, so I think we're gonna play some games now. Is that right? Yes, we are. Woo! All right, for the next activity, I'm gonna ask everyone to be around a computer or a phone so you can play along with us. We're gonna play a Kahoot game, a friendly competition. Maybe we can represent some classes here. I don't know, friendly competition. Yeah. Along with, well, I think the teachers would cheat because some of these questions are, you know, but The way that it works, you guys log on to www.kahoot.it, and then there's a code right there on the screen that you can type in to play. Once we have enough people on there, we can get started. Go on www.kahoot.it, and then there's a code word.
On the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you
10 players, 11 players. Let's see how many people can get on here. 13 players.
Girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can
bring it up
be
to
the
30.
mom.
Actually, you have 73 people on here, y'all. 30. Let's go, let's go. Give it a couple more minutes and then we're gonna get started.
So take it. I'm going down, 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 down. And I just can't believe my first love.
You can also do this from your phone. If you can't do it through a computer, you can log on to your phones and it works fine. We're gonna give you one more minute to get started. All right, should we hit 50?
Here comes the sun, I say it's alright.
Let's hit 50. And then we can get started.
I'll be your sunshine.
Okay, we're gonna get started. I want to be respectful of everyone's time. It is a Thursday school night. So who's ready? This is the true and false. In 25 years, BIHS has missed only one Thanksgiving. True or false, everyone? Correct answer is false. We have never, ever, ever missed a Thanksgiving feast. Next question. Let's see who's up. SJ. Question number 2. What is the name of our BIHS sports team? Come on, bowling team. Where's my bowling team? Where's my soccer team? Amanda, Megan. Rugby. The Buckeyes. I can only remember Ken in the back of my head. Kabooya. Anyway, what is Pat's official title at Brooklyn International High School? Also, shout out to Pat. You are amazing. Who knows the exact title of Pat? And Pat is on here, so find her face. Yup, Pat is our literacy coach. She has been in our library for years and years, serving our community. Shout out to Pat. Aisha, you're up. Question 2, what subject did Kathleen teach at Brooklyn International High School before she became administration? Who knows? Woo, you guys are flying. 42 answers, 43 answers, 47. Do we have 50 answers? We have 51 answers, everyone. 52. to STEM. What is the name of Alex's computer group? If you don't know this, you know, maybe you wasn't doing your assignments on time, because Alex is the first one to be in the building and the last one to leave. Well, one of them. Yup, Tech Squad. We've seen so many people come and go through our Tech Squad. We've seen that room change 1,000 times as well. Which team has not changed its name in the last 15 years? Which team? We have 4 teams. Which one? Bonus question. Do we know what grades? Love you, Taylor. Need to change, growth, balance, interactions. Growth. Shout out to Scott, Amanda, Jason.
First of all, what team is that? Like what? Which I don't see. I wasn't in that. Which
That's why you
side?
have to come visit. BIHS has had a total of how many principals? Whoop. Trick question. Trick question. Who can name them? Who can name them? I'll give you a hint. The first one was Sarah. 4. It was Sarah. Kathy?
Fine. Kathy
Kathy
Fine.
Fine, Pam, Kathleen.
Yes. BIHS has always been located at 49 Flatbush Avenue Extension. Is this true or false? This may be a trick question, actually. False. It was actually located on 23rd Street for about 2 months, and then we moved over to Flatbush Avenue. Is that right? Can somebody verify that? Yep. Aurelis? Erin, you are killing it. Okay. Do we have any more questions? Let's see. BIHS is celebrating its 25. Are you kidding me? This was easy. It's like 25, but like it feels like 100 years. Am I right? On purpose. That's right. That's right, Margie. Whoop, whoop. Guys, thank you so much for playing with us. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. But we're not done yet. We still got some time with you all. So shout out to LJ. Who's that? Our winner, Aaron. See, I don't know. I feel a little. I'm in between. But congratulations to Aaron. Shout out to you.
Oh, kidding.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, I need you guys to give me a thumbs up. Give me some love. Did you guys enjoy that? Was that fun?
Yeah.
If you have any more trivia questions for us for our next activity, send those to us, and we will share them on our next event.
Can everyone hear me? Okay, good. That was a lot. It was a lot of fun. If you got more than one questions wrong, people, it's time for you to revisit. Pay a visit to BIHS. Visit our Facebook page and be connected with this wonderful community. Next, we have another BIHS alumni. Her name is Vicky Alvarez. Let me just tell you guys, given the fact that I graduated in 2009, I briefly met Vicky just about an hour ago when we were practicing this, and she's amazing. Like the sweetest thing. So she moved here in 2012. After graduating BIHS, she pursued her bachelor, I think, in music with a concentration in classical guitar from SUNY Purchase. Correct me if I'm wrong. And she's soon to start her master's in music at Hunter College. I see a lot of CUNY pride here, so that's a good thing. And I think Vicky's goal is to share her music with anyone and everyone who's willing to listen to it. And then she want to broaden her horizon by traveling, meeting different people from different communities. And yeah, she just want to share her music with the world and meet new people, which I think a lot of us, we learn the importance of being exposed to different cultures, different people from BIHS. So let's all clap and then give her a beautiful and big welcome. So Vicky, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Yes, I'm gonna be playing a song called Alma Não Tem Cor, which is in Portuguese. And part of it is also in Spanish, which means the soul has no color. And I chose this song because with everything that is going on, I feel like we just need to remember what unites us all. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Let me just make sure everything is good. Okay. Cool. Alma não tem cor, porque eu sou branco. Alma não tem cor, porque eu sou negro. Alma não tem cor, porque eu sou branco. Alma não tem cor, porque eu sou negro. Branquinho, neguinho, branco, negão. 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 Perciba que a alma não tem cor. Ela é colorida, ela é multicolor. Perciba que a alma não tem cor. Ela é colorida, ela é multicolor. Ay, dingo, 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 ay, 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 dingo, ay, 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 dingo, 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 ay, 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 dingo, ay, ay, ay. El alma no tiene color, porque yo soy blanco. El alma no tiene color, porque yo soy negro. El alma no tiene color, porque yo soy blanco. El alma no tiene color, porque yo soy negro. Blanquito, negrito, blanco, 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 negro. Perciba que el alma no tiene color. Ella es colorida, ella es multicolor. Perciba que el alma no tiene color. Ella es colorida, ella es multicolor. Ay, dingo, 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 ay, 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 dingo, ay, 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 dingo, 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 ay, 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 dingo, ay, 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 dingo, 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 ay, 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 dingo, ay, ay, ay.
Wow, beautiful.
Bravo! Bravo! I started singing.
Oh,
That was so beautiful, Vicky. Thank you so much. You have such a beautiful, calming, soothing voice. And those lyrics, I mean, the soul has no color, right? Thank you so much for that.
Sam, thank you for the translation. Thank you.
Next up, we have more art. We have more art because we're just like so versatile, so creative. We have a community that loves being creative, loves art in all its form. So I think up next we have another video. All right, so this video has been created by one of our students, Surujan Sivakumar, and this is just a compilation of all of the art that we've seen throughout the years. So I hope you enjoy it.
I raise my arms to the sky. On my knees I pray. I'm not afraid anymore. I will walk through that door. Dance, rise, walk. Dance, rise. I can see a world where we all live, safe and free from all oppression.
Fredia, do you remember hosting festivals at Brooklyn International High School?
Yes, I did it, I think my junior or senior year, but this just took me back. Like, I remember all the hard work as students we had to put in to like come up with our dance. And it's just like, wow, so much talent, so much hard work too. So
I remember taking over Paul's gym. Like, Paul, I'm sorry, I'm gonna choreograph some dance here. That was before we had a dance studio.
Oh, we have a dance studio now? Wow.
Girl, let me tell you.
Wow. Wow.
All right, so next up we have one of our favorite people at Brooklyn International High School. This is Michelle Obama's best friend, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this, but words written and spoken helped ease her culture shock transition in life in Yemen to high school in New York. Her passion for writing and dedication for advocacy for education fuels her academic journey. Aruba holds a bachelor's from City College of New York and a master's from NYU. As a PhD candidate, her endeavors as a scholar and educator are to push forward the importance of multicultural and translingual education in transforming academia into an environment where immigrant students are able to connect into the world that revolves around them. She is eager to conduct research on multicultural and translingual education and to develop educational programs that provide immigrant students, especially women immigrants, with the means to achieve their potential. Without further ado, our very special Aruba Almontessori.
Thank you, Sam, for such a great introduction and for your energy today. It's amazing. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us today as we celebrate 25 years of BIHS. And can you believe it? For me personally, it's been 14 years. I can remember my first day at BIHS vividly. Special thanks to Scott and Jason for making it very memorable. And I can remember many more memories, from student government to social justice, to the internships, to hanging out in the lunchroom, to painting the cafeteria on a Saturday. So I guess given that a lot of my memories from BIHS are very vivid, it's not surprising that I end up running back home to BIHS at every chance I get, hence why I work there now. Enrolling at BIHS gave me access to a support system that my family at that time was incapable of providing. My teachers, my mentors, and the BIHS family introduced me to a new world of education that instilled in me the desire to dream and turn those dreams into a reality. Whether it was deep conversations with Alex, morning encouragements from Margie, discussing books with Grace, or challenging work with some teasing from Scott, Jason, and Fred, or the diverse group of amazing friends and classmates that these experiences fueled my energy to chase my dreams. Soon, I was first generation college student, first woman from my tribe to get a job, first Yemeni woman to share the stage with the first lady, and then came a master's degree, and now a PhD journey. Throughout these endeavors, I was unapologetic for who I was, as a visibly Muslim, Yemeni, Arab, immigrant woman. And it was because what I learned from BIHS. I learned to be proud of who I am. I learned that our cultures, languages, and religions are not baggages that sets us apart from being American. Rather, it's exactly what makes us American. Brooklyn International had built the base of my character, not just as a scholar, a public speaker, a writer, but more importantly, as an individual within a community. That foundation allowed me to seek educational opportunities that enabled me to understand how my many different identity affiliation, being Muslim, being Yemeni, being tribal, being an immigrant woman, they all intersect at the point of education. And it took working back at BIHS years later to reassure me that my passion and my drive in life is to work in education. Shocking that it took me so long to figure that out, given that I was only 9 years old when I stood in front of a class and taught my first lesson. I gathered the neighborhood kids to our roof in Yemen and began teaching them the alphabets. That summer, I had lessons 5 days a week. And you bet there was an end of the year celebration, involved a lot of junk foods and sweets. But looking back, I realized that the passion for education has always been a part of me, whether through tutoring, mentoring, volunteer work, or teaching. But it took working at BIHS, formulating relationships with students that transcend the classroom walls and that traveled beyond the hierarchy of teacher-student relationship to begin to put me in a liminal stage that enabled me to begin to grasp what immigrant students needed to succeed, while simultaneously allowing me to realize that education is where I belong. The conversations that we started as we leave, and even comes back full circle like we did last week when we came together to have a space for us to talk about our thoughts about, and feelings about what's going on in the world today. Having that sort of community that you belong to, that you feel comfortable to talk and share ideas with, is very crucial if we really want to change and better the world that we live in today. BIHS places us on a path of self-discovery to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. And I am now honored to join in that path as a staff member at BIHS. And I am honored to continue with the mission of BIHS. So thank you to everyone.
Wow, wow. Come on, let's all unmute ourselves and clap. Wow. Oh, wow. That was so inspirational. You're amazing, Aruba. I hope now I'm gonna make sure that I meet you. Okay, after this pandemic, I have to take a trip back to BIHS. That was wow. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. And let me just say, like, your journey and like obtaining a PhD to write about like multicultural, it's very important, very important, very important. I know with all of my heart, you're gonna complete your PhD, you're gonna produce research that many of us, many immigrants, different type of immigrants could use, you know? Like I remember when I was in grad school, I was looking for like, you know, stuff on multicultural, like research to then do my own papers. It was very hard. Like it was always one view, the Western view. And then like, it's just like, we need a lot of us to, you know, do what you're planning on doing right now, which is like, I wish you all the luck, and I know for a fact you'll be successful. Just to be respectful of the time, so far me, Sam, and you know, Aruba and everyone else that have come to share their stories. You know, we've all getting a chance to share our stories, how like BIHS have impacted us for the best. We now want to give you guys a chance to do the same. Please feel free to write in the group chat your favorite memories. You know, anything positive you have to say, how BIHS, you know, changed your life for the best, the teachers, your peers. Please feel free to write in the group chat. And also, if you like to verbally share, like some of us have gotten a chance to do, you could raise your hand and please share. We want to keep it brief because it's like, I think it's past 8 and we want to be respectful of everyone's time.
You can share your favorite memories. I also want to shout out to our support staff. We've spoken a lot about our teachers and everyone who has come through our building, but our support staff has been such a foundation for all of us, especially all newcomers who have been able to relate to you on a more personal level, who have been able to speak the same language, who has been checking in with our parents. Shout out to all of you. You are definitely a huge part of our lives and our trajectory.
Yes, yes. Woo! Thank you all. Yes.
Tomorrow is Juneteenth Day, so it's a holiday in my heart.
Yes.
In my mind. I heard grades are due, but it's still a holiday.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. And everyone, please remember, do take care of yourself. Do slow down if you need to. So many things is happening right now.
We're going to call it a night. But again, thank you so much for being here this evening. Stay in touch.
Stay in touch, everyone.
And I hope you're all safe and are taking care of yourselves at home. And we hope to see you all soon.
Yes.
We're about to start dancing.
We're going to start dancing.
Everyone for being here today. Shout out to you, Feya, for co-hosting with me this evening. Shout out to you all for sharing this hour and 12 minutes with me. I hope you really enjoyed it. Give us some feedback. Let us know how we did. And let's dance now.
Say me I like to party with Rashida and Nancy. Hey, see me whining. Hold on, not talking in bottles. Hey, hey, say I like to party with Shakira and Beyonce from Miami. Hey, 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 I like to chill.